It was a beautiful Monday evening, and I was doing nothing in particular when a good friend of mine sent me a WhatsApp message. It was a song he created completely with AI tools. Take 30 seconds to listen to a section of the song.
Yeah. I'm on a you day, bust my medulla. I see you once, now my heart they holla. Lagos traffic, but you make I'm cooler. Where you day, I go find you, I swear by Olua. Traffic love, oh. Love where jam me for eco. Traffic love, oh. I go find you anywhere you go. I see your face inside down for red beret eyes like.
I was blown away. I began digging into it, and I found a YouTuber who had also created music with AI. Take 30 seconds to listen to this. This song.
We go rise, we go shine, you go see. All of the blessings fall on my life. Blessings there for my life, and like that, you go grow, you know, you go feel. Because the blessings fall on my life, blessings fall on my life. That's why I lift my hands up high. I don't wanna carry yesterday's cry. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, no disturb me, no. I lift my hands.
Song is a vibe and sounds like the kind of songs that back home in Nigeria, people would dance all night long to. I find it fascinating that algorithms are somehow able to produce top-notch lyrics and instrumentals. That is exciting and worrisome simultaneously. This video will serve as a case study investigating the possibility that AI could replace a huge section of the workforce. If you have ever wondered if or when AI would take your job, this is the single video you need to watch to provide insight into that question. Hi, I am Ikenna. I have a bachelor's and master's in engineering and currently pursuing an MBA, and this is my take on the effect of AI technologies on different industries. Just to provide a little bit of an outline for the video so that you can know what to expect, I will be covering the basics of this technology and how it's even possible, explore the likely outcome based on simple microeconomics, supply and demand. And finally, I will give my thoughts on what any music artist should focus on moving forward. And by extension, everyone watching this video, as far as hedging against getting replaced by AI. Let's begin. First question, how is this technology even possible? These AI systems have the benefit of listening to huge amounts of music. I'm talking more music than you can listen to in a lifetime. All this data is gathered, cleaned, and passed through a generative model, which is a deep learning method that consists of neural network architectures like transformers or generative adversarial networks. Think of it as the neurons that come together to make up the brain of this technology. It notices the patterns in melodies, rhythms, and words that people love. It also knows the biggest hits like Michael Jackson's or Elton John's. It then uses these patterns to create new beats and lyrics. Long term, no artist would be able to compete with the creativity of these systems. It would be like fighting the avatar in the avatar state when he can access the fighting style and knowledge of all the thousands of avatars before him. And all you have is the martial arts you learned in the last 20 years. The only way to beat these systems would be to come up with truly unique music. And I mean unique in the true sense of it. Your music does not draw inspiration from anything created past or present. If that were even possible, then my curiosity would be where you drew the inspiration from. Regardless, it would be a temporary victory. These AI systems would download, learn, and understand your unique music, add it to their body of knowledge, and come up with even better music that would knock you down. It's like learning a new bending only for the avatar to learn it and use it against you in a fight and win. I know it all sounds like doom and gloom, and I guess the question you are probably asking yourself is, what is the way out? And that is the important question to ask. But before I answer that question, let's explore how this reality could evolve dynamically using simple principles of microeconomics. Here is your 1-minute crash course on demand and supply. Ready, set, go. Supply and demand describe how prices form in a market. If the supply of something is a lot, all other variables kept constant, the price should drop. Think tissue paper. It is a dime a dozen and hence inexpensive. Conversely, if the supply of something is low, the price goes through the roof. Think of very popular sportsmen like Messi and Ronaldo, or your favorite musicians like Michael Jackson. These people made a lot of money because in their domain of expertise, talent, or better put, ability at the level they are operating at is rare. Businesses try to take advantage of this concept when they create artificial scarcity. The aim is usually to increase the price. Think diamond. Part of the reason it's so expensive is that the companies that extract and refine it control the supply, hence artificially increasing the price. Demand moves in the opposite direction to supply. As demand increases, with all other things kept constant, price increases. We would not go further than this on demand because we would assume that the demand for high-quality music has not changed at all since the dawn of time. It seems like a far-fetched assumption, but I promise it would suffice for this analysis. Now that we have that out of the way, what would happen to the price of high-quality music if there were an infinite supply? Take a second to think about this. Think about what happened to writers when large language models like ChatGPT came out, and now everyone was pumping out books, novels, and articles. A lot of writers could not compete, survive, or make any money. money. There was an oversupply of books. Many lawsuits have ensued, ranging from those requesting compensation for data used to train AI models, to copyright claims, and so on. Bottom line, the bottom line of writers has significantly reduced since large language models became a thing. No pun intended. So, what does this mean for the music industry? It means the exact same thing. If I can use AI platforms to create similar great music to the works of Michael Jackson, or P Square, or Celine Dion, it does not matter who. Pick your favorite. Then you and everyone else can too. This means that Apple Music or Spotify will be full of high-quality music. The only people who would still make a living off music are those who have an audience. Considering that I do not expect Usher or Lady Gaga to watch this video, you might argue that the target audience was not reached. But I think this information is relevant to you, the viewer of this video. If you are into any profession that requires creative work, and this can somehow be modeled through neural networks, now is the time to begin thinking up strategies to preserve your line of work long term. Drop your ideas in the comment section below. I am interested in knowing what your thoughts are. That said, if you are curious to know how YouTube saved me over $100,000, then click this video right here on the top of your screen to learn how I did it and how you can do it too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.